Here we go. This one's coming to you by request. I got a request from one of my subscribers to make a quick Chara World guide for Disgaea 5. So I'm going to go over everything that you should need to know, give you some general tips and ways of going about doing this as far as the Chara World goes. So that's located right over here. Let's go right to it. So we're going to do this with Kilia. We have 4 different difficulties. We'll do this for the hardest difficulty, obviously. Now, the whole point of doing this, if you don't know what the Chara World is, this is a way to just build up your character's aptitudes, as well as some of their primary stats. So we'll go here. You'll see underneath aptitude, see how we have attack maxed out here at 300%. That is the maximum that can go. And as you're in Chara World, you have the ability to get increases for all of your aptitudes. And we'll show you how to do that and the best ways of going about doing that, as well as some of the other uses. To unlock the different chapters of Chara World, you'll start off by beating the one that's there, taking a quest for it, and then beating the following one until you're post-game, in which case you'll get the last difficulty. Alright? Those are the basics. When should you do this? I didn't even touch the Chara World until deep into post-game, when I started trying to min-max my characters to get ability slots and aptitudes up. So you don't have to worry about doing it too soon, or you can do it immediately when you get access to it. It's entirely up to you. I don't find it fun personally myself, so I had no reason to jump into it early on. Only when it became a necessity did I even bother tackling it. So let's go into it. We're going to give you a rundown of Super Overlord difficulty. Let's see what happens when this loads up here. Alright. So what's that? Her name's Miss Dark. So there's a couple of things that you need to keep in mind. First thing when we do... Oh, fucking great. First thing we're going to do when we go into this, we're just going to wait to fight her. She usually starts very, very close to the beginning when she does spawn, or when you force her to spawn by passing the bill to get her. And that's going to be our first thing. I've never lost a fight with her. I don't even think I've ever had her do damage, even on a nick. So, knock her out. She gives you a dowsing rod. Here's why dowsing rod is important. Alright, you go to your items, you use this. Gives you an automatic spring. If you look to the right, it gives us 2% to all of our aptitudes, and killing her gives 1,000 to each of our stats. So your primary goal every time you come in here is to spawn her and kill her, use the dowsing rod, and get your 2% bonuses for everything. Okay, we're going to take a view around here. You want to land on as many green spots as possible. The green question marks have a chance of giving you one of those springs naturally without using the dowsing rod, which will give you a 2% increase to all of your stats that aren't maxed out as well. Now we're going to focus on the evil hearts. You'll see starts off with one of these in each Chara World that you upload on this difficulty. Killing them will give you a 1% increase to all of your stats. By landing on a red question mark, they spawned 2 additional ones out here someplace. There's one right here. And another one right here. Alright, so that gives us a total of 3% to all aptitudes that are left remaining on this screen, which is absolutely perfect because that'll bring all of our aptitude gains to 5%. 5% aptitude gain is the most amount of a gain that you can get from one Chara World dive. So this is like the best thing that could have happened for a tutorial video to show you guys this. We're just going to go ahead right now. Alright, so we see that he's about to happen. We go here, scroll down. Use anything that gives you battle slots. Alright, let's find out what the most that you have. We have a couple here to gain 20 battle slots. Do not be shy with your items. Use your items freely and as often as possible. It makes your life so much easier. Your evil hearts, if you roll ones, do have the ability to kill you even at level 9,999 with max stats. However, as you'll see, completely demolish them by using the increased battle slot items. Alright, you'll see all of our aptitudes that went up to 3% there. Alright, so that's what I want you to keep in mind the entire time doing the Chara World, is do not worry about hoarding items. You're going to get more than you know what to do with. We're just going to continue rolling through here for a while. None of this stuff really matters. You're going to want to land on as many blue question marks and green question marks as possible. Green question marks, with the possibility, of course, of getting the springs, which will increase all of your aptitudes. Now, the only other two other items I'm going to tell you when to use. Next is going to be your taxis. Alright, let's see if we can't find this. They're in here somewhere. Alright, taxi tickets. Alright, use your taxi tickets anytime you see a shop. Go to the shop, and you can either buy out all the items if you're just starting off to get yourself a nice stock. Me personally, I'll take a taxi ticket if I see it. Anything that gives 5 battle slots or more I'll grab, so there's nothing there. And anything that says forward by tons, that'll move you 20 spots. You'll see me use that in a second. To make your Chara world go very, very fast and minimize the chance of you running out of turns or messing up and screwing up your build that you have going on. Okay, so I don't want any of these. You may want to buy everything out in the beginning. That's what I did, just so you have a nice stock of everything. And then go ahead. Alright, so we're going to crush him. And then we see we have another evil heart right behind him, so we're just going to go ahead and pop another item. Gain some battle slots. Another 20. Now we'll gain 10. Anything above 5 is pretty much an instant win. We got another shop right here too. Alright, let's see what we got. 4x2, 1 battle slots. No battle slots, but we got forward by tons. Ensures a 20 step forward. Absolutely going to grab that, and we'll grab another taxi ticket too. Alright, so we're going to crush his soul. Again, 10 slots, rolling a 54 would be an absolute perfect. Never had a chance. Alright, so I don't know how close the next guy is. So we're going to go ahead and use our forward by tons now. If you'll notice, underneath how much hell you have, you'll see that it says 45 spaces to goal. So by moving a guaranteed 20 spots right now, we're practically cutting this in half, the amount of time that's going to take us to do this. And that puts us within good space of him. We'll go up here on the healing spot. That'll give us a turn. Nah, not even. Alright. Fight him off 1 round, then we'll go pop another pill here. There we go. And he's done. Alright. Alright, so you look to the side, we now have 5% aptitude increases all around with the exception of attack. Main reason is that attack is already capped out. Okay? This is ideal. Now it's pretty much just a rush for the goal. If you haven't figured it out, you have an arrow that points which direction you should go to take you directly to the goal, so you're not going the wrong direction, wasting your turns. The turns that you have remaining are in the top left. I've never once while doing this ever run out of... Alright, so watch here. We have aptitude increase. Alright, further aptitude bonuses cannot be gained. Alright, so it's a complete waste of time to hang around longer than you need to once you've reached your 5 cap. But as far as the rounds go, like I said, you can buy things in the item shop to increase the amount of rounds that you have. Not really necessary, I would say. But if you're having problems with it, you know, that might be what you need just to help you out in the beginning until you get the hang of it or buy out a few item shops. So we're going to pretty much sprint the goal, go over some of the things that are available for you. Great. Again, we're not mad at this. Under construction, doesn't really matter. A couple things to look out for. Again, your green slots, you're going to be able to... you'll be able to get your springs to increase your aptitudes. There's also, that's how you get your taxis. Another item shop here. Taxi. Nothing. Alright. And we're almost done here. With the blue question marks, there's also the possibility of you learning new abilities. As well as getting a item shop, or a skill shop rather, that lets you learn the most powerful skills for each one of the weapons. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. You're going to want to grab at least one of each of them for whatever characters you have. Get to the goal, yes. Alright, very easy, very quick, didn't take long even on the hardest difficulty. What you decide to do at this point is excuse me, entirely up to you what you decide to do with your character. I always go for movement first. Talking to one of these guys is going to allow you to increase permanently one of your stats. I went first increased movement, then I decided to go increase my ability slots, then counterattacks, critical damage, throw, jump. You talk to this guy, he will teach you a new ability. See if we got anything good here. Nothing I really care about. We'll grab Insect Lover just in case. Alright, once you grab something, there you go. You get all your stat increases. We got a couple aptitudes there over 290 now. And that's it. Then you're done. That's pretty much all you need to know. So, we're absolutely not going to hold on to items. You're going to use items for those scenarios, moving through the board very quickly. Use your taxis to land on item shops. And use your battle slots whenever fighting one of your evil hearts. If you do happen to land on a red question mark, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, it can do what happened for us and spawn 2 additional evil hearts, which will allow you to achieve maximum aptitudes in one run without getting 2 springs. And that's pretty much it. It's very straightforward. You're going to find very, very quick ways of doing it. Hopefully I answered any questions you may have. You can do it at any point in time that you feel comfortable with, or whenever you feel like tackling it. It does tend to get very grindy. I might recommend throwing on a CD or something like that. Just to get through the grind mode, the same thing you would do for Item World. I might do another video now, just going over item duplication process, just to pair with this one. But anyway, if you like this, if this was helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll try and get back to everybody if I get any questions, or if you have a recommendation for a video you would like to see. I should be wrapping up my Disgaea series pretty soon before Fallout 4 comes out. So get back to me as soon as you can, and I'll try and do any video if you guys have a question or need a guide or example of something. Alright, thanks for watching.